Today we have the Jackson X Series Kelly Mahogany. This thing usually comes with stock Jackson pickups, but I wanted to upgrade these and put two DiMarzio Fortitude and 36th anniversary PAF. And then I even soldered a coil split, push-pull pot in the volume, just to give me some single coil sounds too. This thing has 24 frets, rosewood fretboard, mahogany veneer, regular Jackson tuners, hardtail. I think the body's poplar, but it could be basswood. I don't remember. I really didn't think that those Jackson pickups did this thing justice, so I really wanted to upgrade the pickups, and to me, this thing sounds way better now. So, pretty simple controls. It's just one pickup, both pickups, then the neck humbucker, and coil split. So we're going to check out all the sounds with the humbuckers in each sound and coil split, and cleans, leads, and distortion. So I've kind of had a bittersweet experience over the last 10 years with the Jackson X series. I like what they are for the money, but they tend to have certain issues, either cosmetically or sometimes a little bit structurally. And honestly, this one's a bit no different. But besides those little issues, it's been a great guitar. When I first changed the strings on this thing, the nut fell off. So I had to go buy super glue and get it glued back on. That was like the biggest issue that this thing had. It's got slight, ever so slight fret sprout on it. And it's not sharp though, but you can tell that the binding is getting stressed out. There's little stress cracks on a couple frets. It seems that the frets aren't entirely level either. There's some areas where it starts to buzz, yet the rest of the fretboard's fine. The setup's pretty decent. Like, I got it to a good, comfortable action. It's lower, but it's with a light top, heavy bottom set of strings. Being a big Gojira fan and Joe DePlantier fan, I wanted to get his pickups. So I got the Fortitude and then 36th anniversary PAF from DiMarzio. And I like the coil split, so I wanted to at least have that option. Because there's a few Gojira sounds that are single coil. Like... So it's nice to have that option, and it's fun. It's good for cleans, and it's good for some kind of more bitey rhythm. I'd say the amp and the pickups are doing the heavy lifting on just tone. This thing sounds incredible because of it. But the guitar itself's fun because it's a Kelly. It's got that neck-through feel. And the big deal to me is the fact that this is a hardtail. The fact that there's a fixed bridge on this guitar. Because if you take a look at the market, if you want a Jackson Kelly that feels like a neck-through guitar that's not bolt-on, you're going to have a Floyd Rose. And there's different variations of Floyd Rose that are available. There's a special that's lower end. There's the 1000, which is pretty good. And then there's the 1500, which is better because it has stainless steel parts. But what about the people that don't want a Floyd Rose or want to set up a Floyd Rose? It's nice to be able to have a guitar like this because it's you basically have to get a custom shop. It's too bad that these aren't really available anymore and they're kind of hard to find. So there's that. But I think that Jackson should make more Kellys with 24 frets that have a hardtail again. That's also neck through, because if you want a hardtail on a Kelly, you're gonna have to get the bolt-on JS model, and some people don't want that. The clear coat is a little sticky, and I noticed that with the Indonesian guitars that are neck through, and just their finish, it always felt sticky to me. They're very playable. Like I could still play it just fine. It's just I noticed that the pro models that are being made in China from Jackson actually have a better clear coat, or the way they buff them. It's a lot more smooth on those models. But at least it's been consistent. Like, they've consistently felt like this over the last 10 years. So that's... These Jackson tuners feel a little bit cheaper than better models, but they've been staying in tune. Like, I haven't really had tuning stability problems with this guitar, so that's great. some Jackson Kelly's neck dive. This one feels mostly balanced. Like there might be a little bit of a tilt, but it's mostly staying where it's supposed to be. So I'm glad that's comfortable. And all in all, I do enjoy this guitar. It's just kind of bummed that they don't really make a hardtail Kelly at the moment. It'd be nice to get some more and have them with at least 24 frets. I personally don't have much of a preference on the fretboard. I would prefer rosewood if I had to choose between the laurel fretboards, but obviously ebony's the best choice. I'd even do maple. Maple's cool. I would say at the time these were definitely worth the money, and there was room for upgrading the pickups and not feeling like your wallet got destroyed. And it's mostly comfortable, and it sounds way better with better pickups. I'd say, it's a good buy, but keep in mind if you buy an X series guitar, there's possibly going to be some sort of issue, whether it's cosmetic or hardware. So you might have to be at least a little bit tech savvy to be able to fix something. Or if you don't and you really like the guitar, take it to a tech, and then your guitar should be playing great.